Hi, my name is Sydney Varson, and for this class, I will be discussing my intentions to enter the world of pharmaceutical sales as a sales representative. The nature of the work generally is the promotion of drug information to healthcare providers. Now, this can vary based on the drug type. For instance, if a drug was more so directed for pain relieving, it could be promoted more so in dental offices, or it could also be more so promoted with general physicians. It really does depend on the specialty that the drug may focus on based on its benefits and effects. However, healthcare providers can vary between physicians, dental, as I did say before. You could also be visiting hospitals, as well as nursing homes and rehabilitation areas and centers and other general health facilities that would possibly be needing in use of this drug. In addition, there will be a lot of research of products. Now, this wouldn't necessarily be just on the one drug that your manufacturer is having you promote. It could be on other drugs, similar ones that could cause very significant effects within a person if taken together. So you basically want to have a lot of research and information under your belt in order to really effectively answer questions that physicians might have. The greater amount of knowledge that you have for the product and drug that you're selling to these healthcare providers, the more sales that you'll be able to make. Now, these sales aren't direct sales, they're more so indirect. You're kind of like the facilitator for the sale, for the pharmaceutical manufacturer to the physician and or other healthcare providers. In addition, they will also have to effectively strategize with their team. So sometimes the pharmaceutical sales rep would be working on their own. Sometimes they'd be working with their team. You would have to constantly travel. So sometimes a pharmaceutical rep would travel from 3 to 5 or 4 to 8 different physician locations a day. There is a lot of traveling. Actually, one source did inform that about a third of the time you are, in fact, traveling on the road. You are either going to events, conferences, to learn more information about the drug that you are attempting to promote. Oftentimes it would be mostly to physicians' locations, but other times it could be to traveling to a new area or a new possible territory that has new potential clients you could reach. So the environment of the work, like I said previously, it is traveling to multiple healthcare facilities a day. Your research could be conducted at home or in an office. Typically, you'd be working with your team in terms of research, but sometimes some sources did say that sometimes you do research at home, late hours, on the weekend. That would be on your own time. It's actually really simple to do research on the drug as the pharmaceutical manufacturers provide you with this information. All you need is your laptop and your brain, and you are all set to go on that duty. In addition, you would have to attend special events and conferences, and oftentimes you would be involved in scheduling events yourself, such as dinners to try and promote the drug to other nurses and physicians you invite to attend. Personally, I am currently employed at a fine dining restaurant, and about 2 times a week we have famous or well-known, I should say, pharmaceutical companies come in, and they'll have their sales representatives with them, and they'll have dinners and host these wonderful events to really just inform their product and have a really great night. In addition, you would have to give information or gain information, I should say, from your manufacturers at their location. So sometimes you would have to travel to them in order to have meetings and discuss formalities and information. So for this job, you need to have a minimum bachelor's degree from a 4-year accredited university. Typically, employers do like to see something from science related or more so sales. They do like to know that you have a general interest in science, so having, for instance, a health science degree would be really eye-catching. You could also have an optional master's degree of public health. In this case, you would need to complete the GRE in order to get into that school. In addition, you would need to complete a 6-month program to gain your certification with the to be a certified national pharmaceutical representative. And then after this step right here, you would be able to apply to jobs and be able to serve as a representative for manufacturers. In addition, you could do an optional internship or co-op with pharmaceutical and medical sales during your times in college or in between completing your certification. There's also some continued learning. There is an organization called the National Association of Pharmaceutical Sales Representatives. They have a careers center, national conventions, pharmaceutical executive magazine. You would also need to be constantly researching for product information and similar products. Lastly, we're going to discuss the 5-year career plan. I would intend to finish in this semester at USF. I would eventually try to look for summer internships, take my GREs, graduate with my bachelor's degree, enroll in the certification program. I will also then graduate from the program, then apply for the pharmaceutical representative position, accept an entry-level job, begin my graduate school in order to gain a higher salary, receive acceptance, begin the semester, graduate with my master's in public health. Lastly, we have these references. Thank you.